I'm Jackie Hernandez, and I'm the junior class historian.
I'm Madison Deal, and I'm the Student Body Public Relations Officer.
I'm Marissa Alvarez, and I'm a student body historian.
I'm Ariana Matson, I'm the junior class vice president.
I'm Christina Calsert, I'm the junior class secretary.
I'm Yesenia Regalado, and I'm junior class community service.
I'm Danny Nair, and I'm junior class school service.
I'm Andrew Petruga, and I'm the junior class parliamentarian.
Hey y'all, I'm Braden Kosh, and I'm junior class president.
I'm Kaylin Simplest, and I'm the student body president.
I'm Matthew Jimenez, and I am the junior class treasurer.
I'm Cameron Dockery, and I'm the student body multicultural officer.
I think the biggest thing for me in keeping myself organized and staying on top of things is keeping my backpack clean and organized and making sure all my papers have a place, because that way I can pull out a folder and be, oh, this is my one for APUSH, or this is my one for English 3, and I don't have, mix up, or I don't just shove papers in my bag and find them on the bottom of my backpack 3 weeks after they're due. Keeping your papers organized and your backpack clean is super, super important in order to be successful in high school.
Another thing is make a routine. Like when you go home, get a snack and then start on your homework. But before you go to bed, plug in your iPad, check your planner, see what's due tomorrow. If you have that planner, use it. I cannot stress you. It is so important to keep track of stuff, especially when you get more involved. Knowing that you have an Algebra 2 test on Friday, but you also have your Period 3 notebook for history due on Friday as well. It's you have to manage time, and it gets more and more important as the year goes on.
Another thing is write everything down. If you have it written down, you have it in your head, and you have something to look back on. I know I personally keep a little journal that's labeled, it's basically like a self-made planner. But I just write down every assignment, everything I need to do, every assignment that's due and when it's due. Just keep everything written down in one place where you can see it, whether it be a planner or a notebook. I recommend you do something that's physical, like a manual notebook, and not something online, because you can, or not online, but on your technology, because it's so easy to forget about that. I'd say if you write it down, it sticks in your head easier, and it's just one tangible thing that you can see all at once.
Also, another way to stay organized is by not taking Ms. Flores' Sunday emails for granted. I remember when I was a freshman and I was a sophomore, those emails helped me so much by staying on top of things and knowing each day what was due, knowing each day what was for lunch, knowing each day what we had planned as a campus. And it's really important to read through those emails and make sure you write those things down. That way you can stay plugged in, you can stay involved, you can stay up to date, and you just know altogether what's going on here at Kilo. And Ms. Flores takes the time out of her day to send those to you guys. They will help you so much if you just use that as a resource instead of asking questions that have already been answered in the email the Sunday before. So make sure that Sunday, I know you don't want to think about school because Sunday isn't a school day, but just open the email and read through it, know what's going on. That way you don't find yourself missing out on things that you can be a part of, that you can get done, and just getting things done as efficiently and as quickly as possible. So make sure you read those emails.
Can I add to that? With all the accountability that is the student council and everything keeps up for you, you have to pull your end of the rope. I can't tell you how many times being a freshman and sophomore, whether it was an adult, a teacher, or probably just my mom cracking out on me because I had a 80 instead of a class that I could easily have had an A+ in, because I wasn't writing things down, I wasn't doing my homework when it should have been done. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go play Xbox, or just going to go play with my friends, and I took that for granted. If I knew that I could have just been getting this done, and getting everything done on time, that's so majorly important. It's such a major key as to what you're doing, because if you're not keeping up with yourself, you're just going to get paved over. It's not a hostile environment. Everyone's here to help you improve and grow. But if you don't pull your end of the rope, you're going to fall. It's very important.
As we're stressing to get involved, remember not to take on more than you can bear, because with getting involved and doing all these things, sometimes that can become stressful. You're taking AP classes, pre-AP classes, doing all these clubs, and with stress comes unorganization. So make sure you do things that you can handle and you know that you can take on.
One way that I have figured works for me to stay organized is by having everything color-coded. And for some people, it seems kind of extreme, but for me, it really works, because I know if I'm looking for my science journal or my science folder, I look for the blue, or I look for the purple, but everything is all one color. So my science spiral, my science notebook, and my science folder and binder are all going to be the same color. That way, I have it all in one place. I'm prepared for the day. I'm prepared for that class. Also, that color will coordinate with my planner. So if I have something due for science on Friday, it's going to be written in blue that I have a test or I have homework. So just staying color coordinated has all of your little ducks in a row. You know what's going on for each class. You know what's going on for each organization. It just keeps you focused and it keeps you in line with what you know needs to be going on. So that helps me. It might help you too.
Like when I take my notes, I like to do it with like one black pen, one colored pen, and a highlighter the same color of the pen. And so basically you keep your basic information in black, anything extra important in the colored pen, and then you highlight certain like terms or things you don't know to look back over. And that way, if you take your notes, you need to make sure that you're going back over them. So just when you're looking back through, look what you highlight or highlight more of what you know that you need to look back over. And that's just another way, because colors also help your mind stay focused on one thing or remember certain things. So when you look back on it, it just helps you remember what you wrote down or remember what you need to study.